Hey, welcome to HoboRec. I'm Ulf. I thought we were going to do a short studio tour for 2018 right now before the end of this year. So yeah, this is the big control room in Studio A. So I'm going to show you a little bit and talk about what we have.
What I call HoboRec Studio A also goes under the name The End Studios and was built in the late 90s by the owner Peter Dahlström. The core of the studio is this beautiful Harrison console. It's a bit modded with shortened signal paths in the channel strips. Also the master section is a bit hot-rodded. The first 32 channels have transformer balanced mic preamps with Lundal transformers. Right above the console we have the Dynaudio M3 monitors mounted in the walls, which the whole room has its acoustics designed around. Behind the desk we have a rack full of fun stuff. I'm not gonna go into any specifics, but if you have any questions about any specific things here, just leave a question in the comment section and I will try to answer it there or in the next Q&A. In the back of the room there's a really nice hangout area for the bands to sit and relax between the takes, and a wall full of instruments to make sure you never get bored. On top of the outboard rack we have two wooden pillars with racked channel strips. First one here is a Trident 80 and the one on the left is a Norwegian made one from Tore Sem. In the background you can also see the Danish tape machine, 24 channel lyric machine. The one you see here belongs to my colleague Tommy. My own one used to be here, but right now it's in the Studio B for the recording of the Grace Will Fall album. Over here to the left there is also an Ampex master tape recorder and also another rack with external microphone preamps. And behind that you see the wall mounted patch bay that connects the control room to all the different recording rooms and ISO booths. In this corner of the console we also have the Bantam patch bay that connects all the output gear, the console, to the converters, tape recorders and everything. You have access points to just about anything in the studio right here. Just to clarify, the majority of the stuff in the studio belongs to the owner Peter. I rent the studio together with my colleague Tommy, so the rest of the stuff is a mix of my stuff and his stuff, and then we kind of share the studio 3 ways between me, Tommy and Peter.
Yes, we're gonna go and have a look at the other facilities. Start with the kitchen. So this is where you can prepare meals if you don't want to order takeaway food every day. I think it's better to cook food. We have a fridge, oven and gas stove and everything you need to cook food.
Right in the next room there's a really comfy dining room where you can fit at least 6 or 7 people around the table. And through the dining room you can also find the entrance to one of the bathrooms where you find a shower, which can come really in handy after spending a few days in the studio. Outside this door in the kitchen you can find a really nice outside area, but I cannot show it to you now because it's winter in Sweden and 5 PM feels like in the middle of the night.
Yeah, one very important thing here is the coffee maker that makes a lot of coffee, which is the most important part of the studio. And up in this staircase we have the sleeping area.
The sleeping area upstairs is divided in 2 rooms, one bigger and one smaller, with a total amount of 6 beds. If you arrive in a bigger company, you can always contact me before and I'll try to figure something out.
Now when we've gone through all the comfortable stuff, we'll have a look at the recording live room. And first we passed by the ISO room for like a vocal booth. We don't use that much, so now it's more of an amp storage room.
Behind this room we have what we call the Stone Cave, where we also keep the EMT 140 plate reverb.
And out here is the large, big live room, which we use for recording drums and live recordings of all bands and stuff like that. It's really great. It doesn't sound as huge as it looks, but we can make it sound really huge by just taking away all the rods and putting the wooden floor open, so to speak. And in here we have 3 more ISO rooms that are separated by glass walls. Foldable doors.
Between Peter, Tommy and I we have a pretty tasty mic locker here. I'm not gonna go into any specifics now. I think I have to do a separate video about that later. And with that, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions at all, leave it in the comment section and I will try to get back to you. And see you again next week. Bye bye. Cheers.